100 Chinese yuan are the equivalent of like $14 and around 13 euros. And this week I want to see if I'm able to buy groceries and stick myself to 100 yuan. Now, prices in China are quite cheap, I would say, especially in Shenyang, the city I live in, which is very, very like northeast. So I want to see if this would work and just try my best. It will take a little bit of planning, so hopefully I'll manage, but let's see if it will work. By the way, if you're new here, hi, my name is Daniela. I'm an English teacher in China, and let's give it our best. First, I think we'll go to the supermarket, and then I will take you along with me throughout the week as I make the meals. I will try my best to film them. And there might be a lot of repeats of the same meal, but it is what it is. So let's see if I'm able to buy food for 100 yuan for the entire week. Let's go. Also, Chinese people don't really use cash. This is mostly to show you. I hope I'll be able to use it at the supermarket, but you never pay with cash. You always use WePay or like Alipay, never cash. So let's see if I'll be able to actually spend this. So we'll try. I am back from shopping. It was such a long road. I mean, initially I thought I would go to like a post office that's next to the mall that I was going to. But the thing is, it was closed. I don't know what's wrong with Baidu Maps, but every time it gives me a schedule, it doesn't give me the right schedule. I can rely on Google, but Baidu just is ridiculous. So apparently that post office is like closed on Saturday but open on Sunday. So I said fine, and I just went to the mall, to the supermarket, and I got my things. Now I must say, this is one of my worst purchases. I said to myself, make yourself a plan so you know what you're going to eat and you don't just buy random things that don't work together. I did not make a plan. So I just bought a bunch of things. Now, keep in mind that 100 yuan is quite little. It's not a lot of money. Like, even here, you can stretch it. You can definitely stretch it. Like, I did terrible purchases, but you can definitely stretch it. But it's not a lot of money anyway. And I didn't find everything in the supermarket. I went to another place afterwards as well. Like I was saying, I went to the post office, it was closed. I went to the supermarket. Then I went to another post office with my shopping, and that post office worked, and the lady was so kind, and I managed to send the letters without any issues, and it was a lot cheaper than last time as well. So I was proud about that. This is not included in the shopping price, of course. And then I took the bus again, and I went to, like, I came back home, but before I got into my apartment, I stopped at like a small vegetable fruit thing, and I bought some other things that I was looking for at the supermarket. So let me show you what I bought at the supermarket. I'm going to put the budget here, and then, oh god, editing me is going to think it's such a pain in the ass, but I'm going to put the budget somewhere, and I'm going to take out the expenses as I go, or like at the end, and tell you how it is. So in the supermarket, I spent 68.10 yuan for all the groceries. It's not a lot of groceries. Okay, let's see. I got some salad. This was 3.36. Bananas were 11.45. Initially, I went for like a larger bunch, like a lot of them. But that was like quarter of my budget, so I was like, I can't do that. So I put them back and picked this one up. 30 eggs, and this was 20.90. Yeah. After that, I got cucumbers for my salad. This is 7.34. They're a lot more expensive than I thought, but it does make sense, I guess. I don't know. I got an onion. This was $2.27. Tomatoes, these were $9.54. 4 potatoes, these were $3.45. And the last thing I got from the supermarket is this flour. This is Australian wheat flour, and I was surprised because this was like $4.50 or $4.90. This was $4.90. It's usually like 9 something, 10 yuan, but it was $4.90, and I was like, let me give this a try. It's 650 grams, and I got 2 of them because my plan is to make sourdough bread. I make 1 or 2 a week, and I thought to myself, let me just use the flour I already have. But then I was like, no, that feels like cheating. So I bought some flour as well, and I'm going to use it in other things as well, because I need like around 400 for a loaf of bread, something like that, I think. Yeah. So this is the bread, the flour. This is everything I got from the supermarket. And after that, I went to, like I said, the place near me with fruit and vegetables. And I got 2 of these. This is with beef. One of these is 10 yuan, and it has 10 dumplings inside. So 5 dumplings is like perfect for 1 meal because I am 1 person. They're quite big as well, and they do have like condiment sachet inside. So these, I got 2 of these. I would have gotten 3, but they didn't have a flavor, like another flavor I wanted. So I got 2, but I should have just gotten 3 because, like I said, one of these is for 2 meals. So here I have 4 meals, and I could have had like 6 meals, but that's fine. And then I went and made the worst purchase of today. I bought 2 lemons, and I bought them from like near me, but I don't know why I bought them from there. These 2 were 5 yuan. If I were to buy them at the supermarket, they would have been like 250, 350 maximum, something like that, like for these or something similar. So I feel robbed. But that's on me. I should have just, when I saw the price, I should have just been like, no, put them back. But I didn't. So in total, I spent 93.10, and I still have 7 yuan. I'm going to use them throughout the week if I need anything. Now, there are a few exceptions. Again, I don't think I mentioned this before, but like condiments and oil, I'm just going to use what I have. I wasn't going to purchase all new condiments just for this. And there's another exception, and you will think that this is cheating, and you have all the right to do so, okay? I don't blame you. But I have some things in my fridge that I didn't manage to finish until today. So it technically, I don't want to throw them away. They will expire if I don't use them this week. And I don't want to throw them away to just make food waste. So those are like the exception. I'm going to allow myself to use those things. So let me show you what those are. Okay, so here we have our exception. Now I have this half can of tomato, like chopped tomatoes. I used half can yesterday, and I forgot that I'm doing this today. So still have half a can. I have 1 like onion that I've already started, and I have 3 onions that are in the fridge, but they're all moldy. You can definitely see that. Look at that. That's disgusting. Not in the, disgusting, but it's like, I shouldn't have let it. I bought these. They were on sale, and you could tell they're already like going, because when I bought them, they're already cut as well. I hate when they do that, because even this onion, I don't know, but I can't find onions that are wrapped in their own like shell. They all come like this, which is ridiculous, but I'm going to see if I can, like now, like today, I'm going to chop them up and see if I can salvage anything from them. And if I can, I will definitely use it because I don't want to waste them. Then I have 1 carrot. Again, haven't used it yet, so I need to. I have these 2 tomatoes. Again, they're starting to mold at the top. I don't think it's gotten inside yet. I think it might be from the onions. Onions? Yeah, from the onions. So I'm going to, again, clean them up a bit and see if they're still usable. Don't want to throw them. I have this celery. It's celery. I have this celery. Again, I bought this last week or the week prior on sale. It was $8.84. I bought it for $2.64. Again, chopped celery. I used some of it, but there's still quite a bit in here. So I want to make sure that I use this up before it expires. And the last thing, now, I wouldn't consider this a cheat, but I just want to mention it. This is my sourdough starter. I started it in December. It's currently February, and my sourdough is going fantastic. I make the most nice bread ever. And again, it's sourdough. You know, it's like instead of yeast. So I didn't buy yeast because I make sourdough bread, hence the flour. So I thought I'll just buy new flour, but I'll still use my sourdough because I'm not, you know, that's what we're doing. And another thing is this. This is piece of loaf, like half of a loaf of bread that I baked. And this is hard as a rock. Did you hear that? So I think I'm going to either like, the way, if you have bread like this, you can just cut it up in slices, soak it up, put it in the oven for a little bit, and it will be perfect again. But I might make croutons with this. So this is, again, another exception because I don't want to throw it away. It's still good bread. Like, it was amazing when I first made it. So these are my exceptions. It fell in the bag. It's fine. Well, these are the exceptions, and this is all the food that I make. So I'm going to take you with me throughout the week to just show you what I'm making myself and see if it's actually manageable to just eat just these things. Now that I'm looking them, it looks like a very little food, but I will try my best. And maybe I'll do this again with a plan. So let me show you all the things, and then I'll show you clips throughout the week. So that's how we're going to do it. Also, I forgot, tea is also not on the list, but it's a drink. It's not really food, but I'm still going to just say that I didn't buy any tea. I have this currently. It's a very fancy box I got myself for Christmas, and it still has like a lot of tea, and I have my reserve because I have so much tea that I have to go through it. I said that I would go through all my food that I already have, so that's why tea was also not on the list. Yeah. This is all the food I got for 100 yuan. As you can see, it's quite a lot. It's I don't know, it's both a lot and not that much, but this is it. Here are my cheat items. Now there are 2 things I forgot to mention. This cabbage I've had for like 3 or 4 weeks, and it is starting to get a little unhealthy looking, and I paid $80.96 initially for this, but I did have it for 3 weeks and I haven't used it. And I have this spring of green onion, which is on its last foot, and I need to use it. But I'm sorry, it looks like so much food that I have left over, but I desperately need to finish it, and I'm not going to throw it away. So this is my cheat items. Hi, this is Editing Me. So I have roughly 4 hours of footage, and this video is already very, very long. So I'm going to make the actual making of the food a second video, and I'm going to end this one here because it's just so long. I'm so sorry, but I promise I'm going to post the next one tomorrow for you. So just bear with me, please. But this was today. This was how many groceries I could buy with 100 yuan. So I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. Bye.
I just give the earth my soul. Hear my thoughts bounce off the walls.